The movie begins with a delivery of a mysterious parcel that looked like a rectangular box. Aaron opens the door, curiously staring at the parcel. He decides to open the box but was stopped when he received a message from his brother Justin asking him to get a new car battery. Ignoring it, he opens the parcel, finding a cassette inside it. Curious, he goes to a garage sale to buy a video recorder with the money that was for the battery, and starts to find the video recorder which could be used to see what was contained inside the cassette. On his quest to find the right player, he receives another message from Justin demanding for the battery. Ignoring him again, he finds the video recorder and the video plays. At first, the scene was hazy, but then a woman from the video started to talk, who was then known as Anna from the camp. It was a message saying, if they went missing, to not find them, as that was their calling and they were happy wherever they were, indirectly talking about the end. The video was mailed by Camp Arcadia, a group the brothers belonged to when they were young children. Justin soon joins Aaron and they watch the video play again. Justin was frozen. Soon the brothers started to argue about the reason behind them leaving the cult. Since both of them recollect the events in different manners, they get furious at each other. Justin, recollecting the negative points of the cult, says that they had left the cult as the group was a UFO death cult. Saying this, he walks away. The next day, Aaron returns back from work and finds Justin cleaning the kitchen platform. Talking, they soon touch the cassette topic. Justin was not so happy with Aaron as he had spent the money which was to be used to buy the battery and the tape recorder. Every moment they had, they would talk about the cult and how they both had different opinions on it. Aaron denies all of Justin's points by stating that the cult was harmless and a friendly commune. To support whatever he had mentioned, Aaron points at the TV that played the video stating that all the members were alive. While talking to a woman behind the camera, Justin mentions how sad Aaron feels in his current situation and how he would cry at night, adding that Aaron would always prefer to go back to the cult as he had good memories of it there. Justin is also worried that the talk of the ascension could be a code, hidden meaning for some future mass suicide. One day, when the brothers were talking about how things turned out, after they left the camp with a delinquent notice in Aaron's hand, how their lives are harder almost every day with no friends, support systems, and average jobs, Aaron suggests they leave their jobs and return to Camp Arcadia for just a day. Justin reluctantly agreed, not wanting to see his brother upset. Aaron was seen talking to a woman on the other side of the camera, feeling elated and ecstatic with the decision of going back again. Soon, the duo heads towards San Diego, into the backwoods of the city. In the middle, they halt to take a break. There, Justin finds someone's memorial and starts to talk to it, thinking it's his mother. When Aaron asked what he was doing, he changed the topic. A horde of crows started to gather in the sky, grabbing Aaron's attention. Feeling things get creepier, and the road deserted, Justin offers to drive the way back to the camp. On their way, they find a man furiously leaving the camp, opposite to what the brothers were doing. Once they reached the camp, they were met by the members that welcomed them in a friendly manner. Aaron goes in for a hug, but Justin prefers a handshake. They soon get inside and start to eat. While talking to the guy they met at the entrance, Shane and Anna join in the conversation, missing the duo. Memories start to play in the minds of the past. None of the things changed. Even the members have not aged a year since the brothers left. Meeting everyone, Aaron finally felt he was home. Anna and Lizzie start to talk to the boys, still infatuated by the brothers. Anna and Aaron and Lizzie with eyes only on Justin. Aaron starts to mingle with other members, happily meeting everyone with the widest smile ever. After their mini get-together in the dining room, both Aaron and Justin enter their room, Aaron jumping on the top of the bunker bed while Justin starts to unpack. They discuss the relations between Anna and Shane and whether they were into each other or were just friends. After a tiring road trip, Aaron decides to rest while Justin decides to take a run on the property. Running, he sees the members doing different activities like archery, motorbike riding, men jumping, talking to themselves, and smiling at Justin along the way. No matter what, he finds it weird and keeps to himself, preferring to stay aloof. He meets the same man he saw while entering the property, hoping to have a talk, but before he could say anything, the man hurriedly walked away, not sparing a glance. The sun sets and soon it was night. All the members gathered around the fireplace, talking and enjoying themselves. Well, all except Justin. He just sat in a corner, overlooking everyone. When in the corner of the room, a member named Hal excitedly walked toward Justin and pulled him to the room to show him a physics equation he had been working on. When asked what the equation represents, Hal says he cannot explain it to him right now as to what it represents, but says it could be similar to describing an impossible color. As things progress, Hal asks for the reason behind Justin's arrival back at the camp again. He shares about the video of Anna talking about the end that attracted his brother back here. Hal hopes that Justin now accepts the group's belief now that he is older and wiser. Not knowing what to say, he keeps quiet, both walking out of the room. On the other hand, Anna and Aaron start to talk, and Anna offers to show her new designs to Aaron. There, he learns that Anna is well settled here and does not wish to leave this place in the near future. Outside, Shane showcases his card tricks to Justin, who is not at all interested, hoping to find Aaron's location as he was nowhere to be seen outdoors. The tricks creep Justin out and he keeps staring at the man, not knowing how to react. Later that night, the members play a game of tug-of-war wherein the rope ascends into the beautiful yet dark night sky. As the members were busy trying hard to win the game, Justin tells Aaron of its trick, stating that the rope is held by another member who is on the ladder. Aaron was asked by one of the members, Hal, to give the game a try. The first round was unsuccessful, but he was not the one to give up. He tried to change his technique, started to pull the rope again, resulting in his win. The members clap and congratulate him. Next, Justin was called upon to give the game a try, but him not liking the place in the first place, and had a sour taste in his mouth. He reluctantly agreed with his brother to give it a try, but before he could pull the rope, someone on the other side jerks the rope, resulting in him falling down, and ends up with a scratch on his hand. Unafraid of anyone, he voiced out his opinion behind the trick but failed to explain. When the members informed him of every person who as a part of the group was present with him, around him. In the background, Lizzie was seen drawing a picture of a demon lurking in the sky, overlooking the people at Camp Arcadia. Later, Lizzie was seen band-aiding Justin's injured hand. After winning and having a great time with Anna, Aaron asked whether they could stay for another additional day at the camp. At first, Justin ignored him, thinking he was drunk, but was later convinced. They saw a house locked from the outside, chains around it. Curious, they asked the reason but were asked to stay away. On returning back to their room, they found another sticking note pleading them to stay quiet. Ignoring, they went to bed, but not before talking about the camp. Not liking where the talk was heading, Justin ordered Aaron to go to sleep. Morning came and the brothers were in a secluded area, practicing their target. The brothers noticed something strange but brushed it off. When Justin was in the woods, he met the same weird man he keeps meeting since the time he entered the camp. Trying to talk, he shouts at the man, hoping to get attention, only for him to run away. Sighing, he continues his jog. There, he started to notice peculiar things, feeling weird and out of place. Jogging, he felt the presence of someone around him. At first, he thought it was his illusion, but was soon convinced of an entity at the camp that was observing him. Trying to capture it in a photograph, he starts to click pictures. This leaves him with a photo of a boy. Karaoke night passed by a blur for Justin. Not knowing what to do, he walks over to Hal, demanding for an answer to these strange happenings. Hal truthfully admits that he knows nothing more than anybody else, but also says that his physics equation interprets the happenings at Camp Arcadia. Hoping to find answers himself, Hal advises Justin to get to the bottom of the happenings by following the entity's clues. When Justin shows the picture of the boy he had taken in the woods, Hal adds saying he should search the bottom of the lake, under the boy, hoping that the photograph is a sign of something. While talking, Justin spots 2 moons instead of a normal one in the sky. When asked about its reason, Hal explains that the moons bring out the truth, whereas 3 moons signify ascension. At first, Justin thought it was a metaphor, but when it was denied by Hal, he was now pressured as he had to get to the bottom of things and conclude them before the rise of the 3rd one. The next day, Justin and Aaron decide to go fishing. While at it, Justin spots the boy in the photograph. Without thinking twice, he dives into the water. While waiting for his brother, he gets startled when Justin abruptly jumps onto the boat, throwing the toolbox he had found inside the water, demanding Aaron to get the boat going, sharing that he felt someone else's presence inside the water too. The duo decides to open the toolbox, hoping to find answers or anything that could help them. When they open it, they find a tape. Scared, Justin insists that the brothers leave the place, but Aaron argues, feeling that it was yet another made-up story of his brother to get them out of this place. On returning back to the camp, the members meet others in the dining room. Justin and Hal get into a heated argument after watching the video played by Hal, as Justin felt Hal was manipulating and blackmailing the brothers. In the video, the brothers were seen misrepresenting the viewers about Camp Arcadia. Justin accuses Hal of being a cult leader, while Hal accuses him of making up exaggerated and overdramatic stories of Camp Arcadia to tell the press, thus gaining popularity. At that moment, Aaron felt betrayed by his own brother. He felt that Justin was misleading him, and so when Justin suggested leaving again, Aaron decided to stay back. Furious, Justin leaves and gets into the car, but his anger only rises when the car does not help. Finding no other alternative, he leaves the car hoping to find help along the way. While walking, he finds and encounters many people stuck in the time loop. He also encounters the man he always sees that never talked to him once, now understanding the reason. The strange man explains that the time loop was a form of entertainment for the entity, as these people repeatedly experience their own violent deaths. Heartbroken, shocked yet curious, he further learns from the man that the entity has trapped them and that everyone at Camp Arcadia would be included with them as soon as the 3rd moon rises. Knowing he had to act soon, Justin ran back to the camp, finding Aaron along the way, who had come looking for him. He hurriedly explains the whole situation to Aaron, but, being firm on his decision, refuses to go back to his lame, boring life. He adds saying it would mean honor to him to die at the hands of the entity. Well, better than returning back with a lame job and no friends. Justin was disturbed after hearing Aaron's opinions. He then breaks down, confessing and apologizing for being selfish and dragging Aaron into his boring, dull life. Talking, they hope to set things right and have a better life after they leave the camp. Noticing the change just miles away from where they were, the brothers realized that it was the demon attacking the place, destroying it. They hurriedly started to push the car, hoping to get it to start so that they could escape, all the while having a heartfelt conversation. The car starts and they successfully escape the camp, only to crash into another car. Thinking it was their end, but not. They exited the car crash like a tunnel and entered a new morning, a new fresh day.